You're still watching Business Nigeria, and now let's take a look at what the market is saying. And we have Markets Editor Effiong Ekop. It's good to have you join us. I know you were trading just before we brought you in.
It's a pleasure, Sarah.
Talk to us about what the market is saying.
Well, today we've closed the market in the negative territory. It was like this last week. We've been doing it on a negative trajectory because of profit taking. And the investors, they had seen a window to take money out of their investments for some time because the gap that the banks and some telecom firms, have been the profit margin level. And so some of them who have need to hold some funds, that's what they do. They apply through their stockbrokers and take profits out of their investment. So today now we've seen some banks coming down. We've been talking about our First Bank holding. First Bank is down almost a percentage point. Zenith is down. GT Holdings like that. And again, the big company MTN, more than 2%. And that creates a very large one. Yes, so the index itself is above half of a percentage point, actually 0.54%, which is, great by all standards. But looking at this, we have also seen a number of people going to the markets. They play very, very big, especially the pension funds and insurance companies. They are coming to the market with huge funds. And that's why you see that today we trade with heavy loads of securities, 1.25 billion units of shares uploaded and crossed in different sectors of the market with the value above 14 billion naira. That's big of trading for just one day. And that's just to tell you. Yes. So it's to tell you that so many people, many companies who have investable funds are looking to the markets. And certainly there are opportunities for them to, get rewarded. But when you leave the companies, the group, the corporate organizations, when you come to individual or household levels, which the market also, wants to attract many of them, that's where the question is. Because you, as you are, Sarah, you're supposed to also be playing in the market. But somehow, with what we have in the economic sphere, the high level of inflation, then even the poor salaries and all that. So you now find that savings is very, very poor. So in a way, this thing is skewed to only the big companies, or the very rich are now taking opportunities that exist in the market, because now the market has been rewarding them severally. Look at what the banks had been giving out. Many of the banks have been able to, show great rewards to their investors with interim dividend, and we are projecting that when the year ends next month, when they bring annual profits that they have made, they would even reward investors the more. But what happens to individual? What happened to household?
But does that make the market volatile, a bit volatile?
Market for now is not volatile. Market are stable. Has achieved stability. There's no volatility in the market, because the foreigners that used to come and then stay on the fringe lines, any little thing they move out of the market, we don't mind them again, because domestic players are the one taking large positions in the market. You understand? That's why I talked about pension funds, insurance, then discount houses, and some household individuals. You understand? Cooperative societies. These are all indigenous institutions. So they have been able to take positions and stabilize the market. The market is not volatile at all. What we need is let people who have money, play big in the market.
As individuals now, not just corporate organizations. Exactly. Markets Editor Effiong Ekop, thank you so much. You can get back to trading now and help us make some money.
Thank you, Sarah.
Well, let's go to the global markets, where financial markets began the week on a cautious note, though moves in currencies stole the spotlight ahead of a busy week headlined by the U.S. presidential election. The week will also provide investors with global monetary policy, a catalyst with rate decisions from the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, the Reserve Bank of Australia, Risk Bank, and Norges Bank. MSCI's broadest index of Asia Pacific shares outside Japan rose 0.6%, recovering from its fall to a 5-week low on Friday, while U.S. stock futures reversed early losses to last trade higher, with Nasdaq futures rising 0.42%. Well, that's Business Nigeria. To stay with us tomorrow, where we'll be bringing you all of the business details. Word Now is up next. Thank you for staying with us.